started my organization. I started my TV show in April of 2023, and I started it because I had a wonderful conversation with somebody that helped me realize that I actually had a story. A lot of people have a story, and everybody has a story that somebody needs to hear. But the thing is, most people don't realize it because for me, it was life. You just live your life, and it's the grind. You're just going through life, just doing what you can to survive, and you don't really think about, oh, this would be a really cool story, or maybe somebody else would want to hear this story, until somebody else tells you, wow, that's amazing. We need to get you in front of other people. And so once that happened, Julianne at E360 TV was that person, and I was at a conference and was introduced to her, and she said, "Good Lord, what a story! Let's talk about this." And we had some conversations, and it came around to me eventually launching my TV show, which is Invisible Condition, which airs on E360 TV on the Arion TV channel, and we've been on the air every Tuesday and Friday at noon Eastern time for the last almost 3 years now, just from that conversation and just from her helping me to realize that, heck yeah, I have a story and it's important and it needs to get out there. And so I said, well, what if my story is important? I want to bring other people on the show that are kicking butt and taking names despite some sort of invisible condition they're dealing with, because their story is important too. So that's what we do. We share those stories and get their businesses out there and to the world. So my business is a little bit multifaceted. My main gig is my TV show, Invisible Condition. That has been my main gig for the last 3 years, almost 3 years. And that has been amazing. That has taken up a lot of time, but it's so worth it to get those stories out. I do have a couple other aspects of what we do. I'm also a international speaker. I am an author. I do also have a nonprofit called Hydro with Hope, which I've been, so thankful to be able to talk about with folks in this community before. But that is my main gig, is the TV show, and it's been so awesome to be able to get those stories out there. I see us heading with this TV show in a couple different directions. I really would like to make this more of a passion project than a moneymaker, because right now we do make some money with it, and that's awesome. But I don't want that to be the main focus for this show, because this show is so much more than that. I am launching a second show called 6 Degrees of Impact. That is where the business end of things are going to be more prevalent. We're going to be interviewing, business owners and leaders and people in Hollywood, people in, tech and all these different things. We're going to be, be more focused on the financial side of things for that one. For Invisible Condition, the direction I see that going is honestly, I want everything to be free for anybody that wants to be on the show and just come on and tell your story. And so that is what I'm really going for, and we're working on it. We've got some conversations happening right now with some organizations and some sponsors and things like that we're going to be able to make that possible, because everything takes money. But I don't want that to be a hindrance for somebody that wants to tell their story. So in the very near future, that is going to be the case, and we'll be able to just say, come on, open the floodgates and just get those stories out there. Best way I can think of to pay it forward today is to, recognize all those people that are on the show and that want to be on the show, and just recognize that you are out there. You're not invisible. Like, we see you, we acknowledge you, we know you're here, we love you, we understand your story. And that's why I say at the beginning of every episode, you do have a voice, you have a community, and you are never alone. And The one other thing that I love to tell people that really that encapsulates that is, you know, life doesn't have to be perfect to be amazing. So when you're out there doing stuff, just remember that it's not about being perfect. It's about the launch. It's not necessarily about the, you know, what you want to do. It's getting out there and doing it. So that's what it's about.